Because Crazy Horse was built for one reason, is to collect money. They said, no, that's not the reason. So they brought the medicine people up, the real ones.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you have not seen the orientation program about the models and the work on the mountain, please come back to the Welcome Center lobby and go into theater number 1.
Rochelle Chips. That is also my grandson's fiance. I'm going to introduce us. Leyuha Tatanka Absicha. Tiwahe Tioshbiye Let Tatanka Iota. My name is Jumping Buffalo, and I'm part of the Sitting Bull family. I'm the 6th generation grandson to Chief Sitting Bull. Leyuha Chingshi, this is my son. Wakil Maza, Iron Thunder. He is the 7th generation grandson to Chief Sitting Bull. Leyuha Takosha, this is my favorite grandson. His name is Swift Warrior. The reason why I call him that, when he comes by you and dances, he'll rock the entire area. You'll see that. His name, Julian Starkey. He is the 8th generation grandson of Chief Sitting Bull. Tyler Jewett, he is my nephew. He's Mini Kojo. I love him very much. He is wearing a Mandan Hidatsa Rikura dog soldier cap. My grandson is wearing Tatankaska Akichita. He is wearing a white Buffalo soldier's regalia. My son is wearing Hehakta Akichita, an elk soldier's regalia. The little tiny blue men that are on his vest, those are not little blue men. Those are dragonflies. His entire regalia is on hand tan, brain tan, smoked elk. When you smoke brain tan hides, it purifies them, makes them waterproof. You bikers from all over the world know that if your leathers get wet continuously, what happens to them is they dry rot after about 9 or 10 times of getting wet if you don't soak them down with leather soap and grease them. They'll ruin, will they not? You know that. This afternoon, instead of, we had some questions going on, we had some ridiculous questions asked of us. Watch this. Here's one of the big ones. Are you a real Indian? Here, pinch me. She went for it. Well, another one that we've heard many, many times. Do you still hunt buffalo on the plains? We love McDonald's. I never, ever thought I'd ever be asked this. But this has happened continuously. Do you still live in teepees? We created the mobile home. You know, we hear this continuously over and over from people that don't know. And they actually ask us that. Guess what? We came up with a couple of our own. Now, here's 2 for you. Who all here has a cellular phone? Raise your hand. Here's 1 for you. Ha ha, you have no service. We live in a technological age, don't we not? Think about this. Many years ago, like on a mountain of Crazy Horse, we put a lot of wood up there, started on fire. Take a very large 65 square foot buffalo rope, send smoke signals. Somebody 5, 10, 15, 20 miles away could see the message and read exactly what it said. Guess what? We sent the first text message. Absolutely. I want to see the hands of the veterans. Yeah, let's give them a round of applause. Oh, warriors! The men and women who have given to our country, these veterans, are very special people. They're remember this. A lot of their comrades didn't come home. A lot of the women didn't come home. A lot of the brothers didn't come home. I have to do this because I was reminded and instructed by my elders to do this thing that I'm going to do. I want to see the hands. Gentlemen, don't think I didn't remember World War I and World War II, because if it wasn't for the natives, World War II would have been lost, because they could not decipher what the code talkers were talking about. And that was done in Lakota and also Navajo and Chippewa. That's a fact. You Korean veterans, love you. But I need to see the hands of the Vietnam vets at this time. Is there any Vietnam veterans here? Could you please raise your hands? I see this American strong. He's got on the old backpack. Is there another Vietnam veteran available besides him? He is the only one. Excuse me, please. I have to say this because it was instructive for me to do this for the Vietnam vets. Go ahead, girls, sit down. For this gentleman who came home. His comrades, the men and women that came home from Vietnam, they were flown in to the United States under the cover of night. Let's never let this atrocity ever happen again to our warriors, our veterans, so that they wouldn't be spit on, called down, and made to feel ashamed. I want a round of applause for our Vietnam vets. Yeah, buddy! Yeah! Yeah, brother! What this is for is this. This is for your heart. This is for all of you who have traveled a long ways who come to Sturgis. This is for you that are from all over the United States and that have come from different parts of the world. If you got loved ones at home that are sick, do this one thing. Don't ask me why. I'm not a medicine man. I'm not a chief. We as your brothers up here, my nephew, my grandson, my son, we are your brothers. We're Ikchewi Chasha. We are just common men. But during this dance, if your family is in need of help, say a prayer. Don't ask me why. If they need help, someone's got cancer, dying of cancer, somebody's going through an operation or needs out there, women out there needs help with breast cancer, just pray for them. See, at this time, watch over my sister, watch over my aunt, watch over my girlfriend, my best friend, watch over the brothers. Any of you need help like that, do it at this time when we're doing this dance. I can't tell you why, but your prayer will be answered in a good way. It's God's will, not ours. Here's something for you so you would understand who we are. Jag kan inte snacka norsk. Men jag did här I detta varsågod tusen tack. Who's Norwegian and understood that? I just spoke Norwegian to you. I speak your language. Who knows this? Sprechen die Deutsch? Do you speak it fluently? Do you? You raised your hand. Huh?
Me?
See if you understand.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're interested in a bus ride to the bottom of Crazy Horse Mountain,
let's go to the bus ride.
Tickets at the ticket booth outside the Welcome Center entrance.
Maybe.
That bus will be leaving in 5 minutes.
Anyone speak German from this side? Okay. I'm going to speak in German. Can you interpret it? Okay. Gott mit uns. God is with us. Si habla español. Anybody speak Spanish? Somebody. Si habla español? I know Julian does. What this I am saying to you is this. Jesus de Cristo, estoy aquí. Jesus Christ is here. There's no difference when I speak it like this. Chungashla, ate wakanta. Ampala unshimala. Ate, tongkata he ichala, only chikitelo. The old great one, my Father, the Great Spirit, look down upon me and show me your mercy. Father, I look to you, for you are the only one who will. Oh, that's what you are to me. If I cut anyone's finger here, what color are you going to bleed? Red. What? Red. We are the people of the Red Nation. It does not matter the color of your skin, how much money you have in the bank, your political affiliation, your religious choice. There's not one person here that stands above anyone else. There's not one person here that is set apart. We are all the same. We are all equal. Yes? I'm not a savage. Oh, you put a Big Mac in front of me, look out, I might splash. It is just wrong. I love you, hon. See, there's certain things I can't say that I've said here. And then they asked me not to say them anymore because they're very graphic. So I keep that out. So without further ado, how about let your brothers jam for you? We've never seen our performance, so we didn't really quite understand why they chose us as the #1 live performance in the state of South Dakota. Because Brule, Paul LaRoche, he's had it for years. We were given that honor just this past month. The reason why, I think, is because of these gentlemen right here. Yeah. When the birds fly over like this, they're called thunderbirds. It's a blessing. Without further ado, let us bring you the Buffalo Dreamers. The dream is to return back home one day so I can be with my people. One day when I pass away, so I can go see my grandfather sitting with, be with my dad, be with my sisters, my brothers, to go home. I always shake their hand because it's not always been like this. When people call you down, you start to believe those things. And so I went through my personal hell for a long time, but it's because of the love of my son, my grandson, my relatives, and people like you. I'm very proud to announce that I'm 23 years drug and alcohol free!
Ladies and gentlemen, we are about seeing the orientation program about the models and the work on the mountain. Please come back to the Welcome Center lobby and go into theater number 2.
Hey!
second song.